Yo, what's going on? Good morning. Got a thought that started yesterday that I want to sort of get out, and maybe you guys can help me out a little bit, guys and girls. I'm at the airport. I'm taking off. I'm going to go do a little business and pleasure always together and go to Florida. So I'm at the airport, and I see like a lot of people in wheelchairs being wheeled around, and then I see there's a picture below how many wheelchairs the airport has in certain spots. I'm like, wow. So yesterday I'm talking with a good friend of mine, Not So Big George, and we're talking about his son and his son's friends, 16, 17-year-old kids, and working out with the weights because they're football players, and they just want to be big, because I was 16 years old too, but a little bit towards football, and how they give up on the last repetition or two of the exercise. And it just seems so odd to me and George, his dad, because we push through and we get that last rep and we love it, we crave it. And I understand that's a learned process. But what George is saying is it's an epidemic problem with high school and college kids, because I hate to say it, but they're soft. They are coddled by the technology, and they tend to go right here. And is there some correlation with addiction to technology, not being outside? That, like old school, when I grew up, I was outside and I played baseball, basketball, and football. I lived in the country, and we didn't have anything to do inside, nothing. And we had 3 channels on TV. We had the Pong, I think maybe by 13 years old, we had the Pong Atari, bing, bing. So it was, you were outside. So the inability for these high school and college athletes to finish off weight training exercise to become stronger, more agile athletes, more aggressive athletes is very odd to me. Do you know anything about it? Have you seen? Is this a common problem? And if it is it caused from the softness of playing games on and doing everything virtual and having everything be intuitive and do everything for everybody? And are they getting softer? I'm just curious, because I've seen it. I trained George's kid, no offense, and at the end of the set, when he thinks he's done, it just caves in and the weight falls. And to get aggressive and push through when it gets hard, and when that pain gets at the end of the set, is it correlated to physical pain, the warmth in the muscle going to failure, or getting close to what's really hard and then giving up? Help me out. I don't know. And so at the airport, all these wheelchairs, people in wheelchairs, and all the wheelchairs the airport has, what are those kids, those teenagers and college athletes, what is going to happen to their body if they stay soft their entire life? And then, of course, the food choices are going to be even worse with processed foods, and the stresses are so odd. We don't even know what's killing us nowadays compared to 100 years ago. So help me out here. Here's the question. Is the softness of today's high school and college athletes' inability to finish off a set, at least in the weight room? I got a feeling that on the playing field, they're aggressive and they finish off a play, and they get aggressive when a tackler comes at them to run through. I hope so. I know Lincoln Way East football here in South Chicagoland, they're pretty freaking awesome. They're like a college team. So the kids know how to do it on the stage of athletics and sports, but in the weight room, it doesn't appear they do. Is there a correlation? Number 2 question, what's going to happen to the bodies of these people that are soft and leaning towards technology majority of the time? Are we going to need more wheelchairs, our chiropractors? What's going to happen to our bodies in their 30s, 40s, and 50s? I'm just curious. Let's chat it out. I'm old school, sort of old school. Does everybody think they're old school? That, I used to walk to school in the snow, uphill both ways type thing. I would like to think that I don't have that mentality. I'm just trying to see things as what I feel they truly are. So help me talk out those 2 questions. Here's a picture of all the wheelchairs at the airport down below. Love you. You do have the power to change to make the rest of your life the best of your life.